Yeah, it's a young little dude. Oh, yeah. What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's episode of the Yo Show. We got late nights and big boars and sows. We got interns helping me drag loads of hogs and load them up. And we got a few extra beavers over on Miss Pat's place. But we don't forget to thank OnX for sponsoring the Yo Show. You can go to onxhunt.com. Use promo code YO. Save you 20% on the #1 hunting GPS app out there. Now, before we get all started, I'm going to show you on the map of the big sounder that you're going to watch and the piece of property I've been trapping and kind of where I had a trap and where we moved a trap. And we're going to show you on the OnX screen right here, right now. All right, guys, you can see me right there. I'm at the cabin. And originally, if you watched the episode, guys, that I caught like only five, I had that trap. I had a hog trap on this part of the piece of property right there. And see if we can go down a little bit. This is like a 450 acre spot, I believe it is. So we're just moving on over. That's the crossing. If you watched the episode where I got stuck in the creek crossing, that's the crossing. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down. I had to go down this old trail right here. Long, pretty good trail. And then we just go over a little bit. All right. So there's a bunch of hogs in here. And boom, this is where we're catching hogs today. They're in this little, they've been tearing up this little field. This is a little trail right here. Matter of fact, we took that road all the way down and then we traveled all the way to right here. And then we are right here. Now I'm just using the hogs, just trying to cover up names and stuff like that. But that is how you can mark pins and everything else and mark your locations on with the hunt out. You know, it's got the boundary lines. Of course, it's the same piece of property. But let's see how far from the place I moved the trap to here. Let's see if we can figure that out. All right, what I did is on my app, I just dropped a pinpoint, straight line point. We are 0.77 mile from that point where we originally started to where we moved it. Those hogs moved 3/4 of a mile. Of course, it's the same property. And we caught the hogs from this point. They wouldn't go in over here. We moved the trap over to a new spot and caught the hogs 3/4 of a mile. That's crazy. But so am I. So, if the OnX app is something you want to get, if you're interested in, I'm kind of showing you little tidbits the best I can. You can mark stand locations, trap locations, your home location, trail rides, anything like that. So I hope it helps you any which way. If you do go to onxhunt.com, use promo code YO. Any which way. Let's dive into this episode and let's go. What a beautiful day it is in the neighborhood. All right, guys, we are back at the little beaver pond and whatnot. Marcus and Miss Pat had to leave for a couple weeks. They're headed out of town to do some business. And anyway, we back on the beaver line. Looks like we got a young little beaver right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a young little dude. Oh, yeah. Where's that? It's right here somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. He's balling up right there. He's kind of catching his breath. If he pops up real quick, get another little look at him. I can kind of see him. See the bubbles? He's gonna come up right here somewhere. We're at 40 seconds as he hadn't come up. We're at 50 seconds and the beaver hasn't come up. One minute. All right, we got him knocked in the head, and we're just gonna ease on over here, check this other trap down in the bottom, and just see if we got another one, just to make sure. I gotta kind of get down in that mess right there. Well, see, the trap's still there, but that water comes out of the big lake there, fills up in this area, and like I said, it's coming down here, and it's been filling up everything down in this area. And they want to kind of reclaim this land to not be a swamp right here. But we can't do it unless we get these beavers out of here. Now remember, guys, go back and watch the episode where I've been here with Miss Pat and Marcus. Now we battle these beavers. She's battling breast cancer. Go back and watch that episode, and it'll kind of give you an idea of what we got going on here. We caught one yesterday. I didn't film anything yesterday. Did take a picture, just rolling. You can see I'm kind of in my good collared shirt right here. And I took Harlow to the doctor this morning, and Harlow is, he can start his strengthening therapy and whatnot. So his arm from his labrum surgery, man, I can't even talk right now. He is healing up good. So anyway, we're gonna go back down here, get this beaver out. I'm already out of breath. It's the humidity and the heat. It's gotta be. Let's go get this beaver. All right, so what we got here is about a mess. We got a beaver in here. We're gonna get him out. The airplanes are really flying over today, so it may not be able to hear me too well. Try to get this undone here somehow or another. Not sure how this is tangled up in there. Yeah. So all we need is right there. And that's a nice, I think that's a 2-year-old beaver. It's a nice little beaver. That's a good one. What y'all think? I think that's a good little beaver there. Got him a good back foot paw catch. We got that beaver out of the trap. That's a pretty good beaver. It's a female. Oh. Female beaver. Got the water back running. Just gonna put it right back in there. And just kind of blended in all this. But you can see that is a good one right there. All right, well, let's get this thing drug up, and we'll figure out what the rest of our day holds. Look at that dude right there. That's pretty good. We might have to weigh this dude if I got my scale in my truck. There. Woo. Pretty good tail right there, son. I like it. As Marcus said, A big fatty. Oh, man. All right, that's number 5 out of here. And that's a good start. That's a good start. Come on. Anyway, we may ride down the road. I'm close to the club. We'll go by there and see if we can, if I got a scale in here. If I don't, then we headed home. But I can't remember if I got a scale in there, but we'll check and see. If I do, we'll see you at the club. If I don't, we'll see you somewhere else. All right. Let's go see what this old bad girl weighs. I'm gonna say 35. Let's go. I'm gonna go 35 pounds. We are, yeah, zeroed in about as zero as get. The old bad boy weighs. I think I can put one here, and then one here, or maybe I can't. I don't know. We're gonna see. Can I put this? Maybe. It's off the ground. Yeah. It's off the ground. All right. Let's do. All right, where are we at, guys? Ah, oh, I can't. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so 50 would be that. 40, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 37, 8 pounds. That's about what that is. That line, it's almost to the big line, which would be 40, and it's about 2 notches back. So it's a 38 pounder. I was close. So the last one we caught was a 48 pounder, 46s. So, pretty good beaver. All right, guys, we're gonna throw this dude back in the truck. We're gonna take it home. We're gonna cut the hindquarters, the beaver tail off. The dog's gonna wanna eat. So we're gonna let them eat. And we're gonna go down here and look for a spot. Since we're on the club, while we're here on the club, let's go ahead and look for a spot for hogs. Well, all right, guys, how are y'all doing today? Well, we caught beavers this morning, and now we're in a yard. It's been getting tore up by hogs, and we only had one hog to begin with. And it seems like he's found a couple of friends to come in. So hopefully we're gonna set the big pig trap up on right here in this little edge of the woods right here. And hopefully we catch him and his little friends. But the homeowner has been seeing on the security cameras of the house, and you gotta realize we're in somebody's yard. We're about 50, 60 yards from the house right now. As you can see the damage, a little bit of damage going on here. And they've been coming in. Of course, this is old damage, but they fixed it a little bit. But you can see, I want to show you, the damage was so bad. Look how the grass, or do you see the, can you see the type of grass? I call that old sticker grass right there where your feet get stickers in them. But it was this kind of grass. So when the hogs destroyed the yard, they actually took away what the natural grass part of it and kind of just turned this into a whole nasty yard. So anyway, well, let's ease up. Let's get this going. It's about 91 degrees right now, so it's kind of hot. But we're fixing to get it started. I got the Titan cooler full of ice cold drinks. I'll be right back with you. And we'll get this trap set right here. Boom. There she is. Safety pins is out. The winch cables are off. Now we just wait. I got another spot I need to go check on. And we're going to see what the action happens for us, you know. It does, I don't know. I don't know what the word is. I'm hot. Let's roll. Boy, it smells like stinking rain. Get nasty hog. Whew. Boy, it is ready to be trapped, but I gotta get the trap. I'm gonna put a trap right here. That's where I'm gonna put it. It's gonna be right here. I'm debating on putting a big round one or a panel trap. I haven't decided yet. I got a camera system right here. My battery's dead on it. I need a setup with solar panels. What I need. Golly, they've been in here. It's drying up a little bit. This is a sure enough swamp bottom right here. You hear me? This is where Red. Hey, y'all remember when me and Red come and we y'all remember the YouTube where I told Red, I said I got good news and bad news. Good news, we caught some good hogs. Bad news, I forgot to bring the trailer. We had to load them up in the back of the truck. Oh, I don't believe I can do it this time. But anyways, I'm gonna get some batteries put in this. We're gonna get some corn out. We're gonna be able to trap here. We're gonna be setting a trap here probably tomorrow. So we'll see. Doing a fine job, baby.
Hey.
What is that? Is that beaver thighs?
No, that's pork chops from the store.
Oh, it's not pork chops that I got
No.
from my work. I mean, from my job.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Well, let me do my part. I gotta put it in the oven. Yeah. Let me get that for you, baby. Let me get that for you. All right. How long are we gonna cook that?
20 minutes. I got the timer.
Okay. You don't need me. I can remember time, baby.
No, you can't.
Ooh.
I got it set.
You doing a good job. I be forgetting everything. I'll be getting over there and getting on my phone. Next thing I know, you can smell smoke. Alright guys, it's been a minute since you've seen this. So you know what it means. When you see the gate, the head knocking awaits. All right, we're gonna ease on down here. Got my man Trace with me today. He's filming, I'm filming, but we're gonna ease up here because the trailer is just bouncing too much. And like I said, I want to be the scariest thing walking up through here right now. But we're supposed to have a nice boar hog and a sow and some piglets. We'll see what made it through the night. And it's kind of cool this morning. Got a little goose bump on me a little bit on the right end, but we're gonna ease around this corner and see what we got, guys. Still in there. All right, guys, we're gonna get these knocked down real quick. We'll be right back with you. Tracy's gonna get all his video and he needs. I'm gonna go back and get the Can-Am, bring it back around here, and we're gonna get the piglets knocked down here in just a little bit. We need just a little bit more filming for them, and the main thing, we had to get them big ones knocked down. Pretty good sized boar hog, got a little teeth, got some big fuzzy wuzzies, and that's one big sow, but man, that cannot be all of hers. I would think there's another sow, but they were all, I mean, to be honest with you, when I knocked her down, of course she's got tits, so they were trying to nurse on her. So it's a lot of piglets for one sow, but you never know. One could have got killed somewhere. Land neighbor could have shot one. You never know. But anyway, we're gonna get this Can-Am pulled up and get his head knocking really started and move some pigs. Come on. All right, Trace. This comes the hardest part.
The fun part.
The fun part. Well, Tracy's gonna get him a little action on dragging the big pig. I'll handle the little ones.
All right.
Don't you worry about that. So it takes a certain technique to handle the little ones, and since I'm a professional, you know, I won't handle all of them. I'll give you just a little education on dragging little ones. All right, we're finna get started, guys, and we're gonna get them out for our picture and whatnot, and then we're gonna back it up and get them on here. So y'all know how all that game is. We're gonna have to clean them up just a little bit for y'all to be able to see them. So, anywho, let's get to dragging. Well, guys, we got them all lined up. Trace, you did a fine job dragging them hogs. I give you an A+. A+.
Appreciate that.
Okay, so Trace, before we get them drug up and we get out of breath too much, I want to talk to you.
All right.
So they calling you the intern. I'm calling you the best help. So tell me a little bit what you got going on. You're in school.
Yeah, so I'm a student at Mississippi State. I'm in the wildlife, fisheries, and aquaculture major, but my concentration is in wildlife or human wildlife conflicts. So basically wildlife damage, and this is kind of what I want to do is pig trapping and just trapping of all different sorts.
Okay, so you're working with hog eye, big pig trap,
Yeah.
and they got you kind of hanging out doing that, and kind of I don't know if you call it following me, but I'm gonna put you lead man. You're gonna be the lead man. So anyway, and then he gets to go back to the school and do a paper or a theosis. What do you
So I have to do weekly journals is what they say, but at the end of this summer I have to put it all into a paper, and then I have to create a PowerPoint and present it to all the incoming freshmen in the wildlife and fish professions class.
Okay, all right, well, that's all right.
So I hope they like pigs.
I hope they like me. Now, could you imagine a major university you fishing to get a college degree from, and you got to do weekly reports and major papers and present this to the freshman class coming into this major university, and you with me? Yeah, we probably finna shut the university down over there, son.
Might have to shut it down, but they'll learn how to have a good time.
They'll learn how to have a good time. Well, all I can tell you is, good luck. Let's drag some more pigs. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now, Trace liked to play. He liked to play. I got in there and a hornet flew in the Can-Am, and Trace said, I got it. He gonna take his hat off and swat at him while I'm in the doors, locked in the doors of the Can-Am with a hornet. And then what'd you say? I think I missed him. Yeah.
Gotta keep you on your feet.
Yeah, keep me on my feet. That's what he did. I was trying to sit on my tail, and he got me standing up again. Got the hornet now, of all things. He fitting right in.
Yeah, I was wondering why the strap went.
That stick in his mouth. That's a pretty good now. I just want you to know I used to do this by myself. Like all by myself. Nobody helped me. Down in the bottoms by myself. 20 hogs at a time. Yeah, I did. Trey said we need that winch back. That's good right there.
Right here?
Yeah. I get this. I get this.
Appreciate that.
Did something just fall out of the tree?
No, I threw that stick.
Oh. I thought the jungle was after us. See, I've been having a bad back, so I had to do this one at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, you got one at a time too. He gonna write a paper on. I made him do all the heavy dragging.
I see why people don't come back.
No, you didn't. He said he see why people don't ever come back.
That co-op guy tried to warn me.
Yeah, he tried to tell you, didn't he? He tried to say, man, he said, I don't ever see nobody. We went in the co-op the other day. And, how did he say it?
He said, man, I see you come up here with a bunch of people. I never see him again.
He's always coming up here, but never with the same people. I'll be wearing them out, folks. Ease on up here, and I'll show you where I caught a bunch of pigs before. Of course, this field's up, but I caught a bunch of hogs in that corner right there. And guys, when I caught these pigs, I was wearing my wife's pink raincoat. It was pouring down rain, and then I got hung up in the ditch, the creek crossing down there. Like I told you, I did tear the trailer up. And anyway, so we ain't out of here yet. All right, guys, so I was gonna show you on the way out what we're doing. The landowner had this road come in. And you got to remember, if you go back and follow those episodes where I was down this bottom and it was just so much trouble getting in and out of here, these roads were just wore out from me basically coming in here. But he come in here and had a bulldozer this past summer. So we're almost a year in, and they dug out the ditches and hipped the roads back up. But you can see, I wanted to show you how the hogs come in here and rooted up the ditch of this. And what happens when they root all this up, and you can see it all the way down through here, Trace. It's just, they come in here and they just wall it, they waller holes and everything, and they just keep tearing up. They're looking for crawfish, they're looking for grub worms, earthworms, and whatever. But what happens is a lot of times, this won't, when it kind of dries up, it won't filter the grass won't grow in. I guess it won't seed out because the hogs just keep wearing it out and more wash. So that's just one of the reasons this landowner wanted these hogs gone. They're just kind of eroding the ditches and the road itself. So on top of all the other things that hogs ain't good for. So anyway, I just want to show you a little bit of that real quick. And Trace, you can just show them kind of how they eat up the side of the ditch right there. They ain't laying up in this mud no more. They laid on the back of that 5x12. All right, guys. This is where we crashed in the creek crossing before. We'll take it slow. Okay. Lero. All right, well, we got the old canal built up right there. Got him on. And we're gonna go check some beaver traps real quick, get them pulled. And then we'll see what the rest of the day holds. So we'll see y'all at the next spot. Might have to eat some breakfast. I don't know. We just have to check it out. Have you ate this morning?
I
have not. Breakfast sounds good though.
You know what? I gotta break him in good. Y'all know where we going. Y'all know where we going. All right, guys. We finna hook the old big bulldog trailer up. The big dog trailer. Finna hook it up. Get that barns cross and rolling. Anyway, we just caught some good sized hogs. I'm gonna have the winch and the lights. I had my Can-Am hooked up, but I didn't wanna have that all the time, and it runs the batteries down if I just have them on. So anyway, we're finna go. Oh. We're finna go. All right, it is 9:20. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So what I'm about to try to do, I don't know if you can see me, how bright I am. I'm gonna cut these lights on. I'm gonna pull past the hogs, make sure they're acting all right, and make sure I don't need to just jump out and pop them in the head. But if not, then I'm gonna pull on past them and back up with the bright lights on. We in the backyard right now. Trailer's making a lot of noise. I don't like that. God. All right, let me get him knocked down, guys. Too antsy. All right, well, we got him knocked down, guys. And he's pretty stout. Like, he's not, I would say, as big as I thought he was. But he's pretty stout. He's 200. Good at 185. Anyways, we just got to get the trap up. We got to get it in the air. It's a lot of blood. Get him cleaned up and see if we can't get a picture of him good or not. But like I said, it's about 9:45. And the homeowner come outside a while ago. So she's excited that we got 2 of them. She only knew we had 1. So we got 2. So anyway, I'm going to get this reset, get it drug out, do what I do. And then we got to winch this bad boy up on that trailer. Come on. Getting a little dusty. Ugh. Ugh. Just right. All right, so last week somebody told me I should be dragging hogs. Have I ever dragged hogs? By the back leg. So today, I'm gonna drag them by the back legs. It seems as though it seems as though, I don't know if everybody's trying to help me or just every time I change up something, they have to say something. I don't know. But anyway. But another reason we're gonna drag them by the back legs, because it got a lot of blood on the head. We're gonna drag them by the back legs this time. Try to. Got a big old sow and a big old boar. And that boar's about 200 pounds. Well, one thing I was telling you about this right here is the toenails getting caught in this old grate stuff on the tailgate. And then also on the big hogs, sorry I can't look at the bright light, but on the big hogs, the teeth get hung. I knew this since 2017. That's what happens when you drag them up backwards. However, people's always saying put sheet metal down and whatever. But anyway, we figuring out Red's gonna make me a roller back here. So we're working on it, guys. We're working on every detail there is. But I have to remember that every single item that 100 people tell me that would make it easier or better, you gotta remember, if I listen to every single one of them, where do I put the pigs? Anyway, I'm just teasing y'all. Y'all keep telling me. All right, guys, well, let's go pull the safety pin. Just in case we got another one, or two or three, that smell of hog in there now. You never know. Safety pins pulled, winch cables are off. Big dog got them bright lights. Well, let's get on to the house. And I guess you could say, lights out. Well, good morning, my friends. How you doing, dogs? As you can see, we got the hogs on the trailer over there. We got the hogs on the trailer. So we need to get the hogs off the trailer. But anyway, we're gonna go feed the buzzers on them. We worked late last night. I don't know, it was after midnight sometime when I got in, but just be rough like that sometimes. And the reason we went on is because, like I said, it's late at night. That was in somebody's yard. I didn't want to take the chance of those hogs jumping out, and they were trying to a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's just wild. So catching them early, what was it? I don't know what time we left, 9:20. And by the time I got there, and the landowner come outside on the porch, and she said, "There's some big ones." So anyway, we got them knocked down. And well, y'all know. go feed the buzzards. What you think, Bella? Bella slept on the trailer all night last night. Buzzards flying around. All right, guys, we back on the property of where we've been catching beavers on Miss Pat. If we ain't got anything today, what we're gonna do is pull traps. I got other places to go, and hopefully we can give them a reprieve on their piece of property. Right now, we've caught like 5 beavers, and I do think we have another 1 or 2 because this is a spring-fed lake, which means it's always moving water. But we're gonna let it rain, get filled back up, and whatnot. I'm just looking before. I don't ever want to walk up on it. Yeah, so we're down. As you can see, the trap is right there, that little, and what we're gonna do is pull these traps, and we'll let it rain, catch back up. Oh, there's a deer in there. Like, what is that noise? But anyway, all right, so we're gonna pull this trap back up, head back to the truck. We got 2 right up here, and then we'll be getting out of here, cuz, and getting ready to start a new job. Come on. All right, this trap's still in there. I don't know if you can see it good or not, but anyway, trap's still set. Water's still kind of, it ain't flowing because the water's down, but it ain't rebuilt. Had a trap over there. Didn't catch anything. Beautiful little lake. Beautiful little lake. All right, well guys, this is where I was last night. And we got the yard. I say we got the yard. We ain't done nothing to the yard. The lawn people did the yard. But anyway, this is where we were last night with the big hogs. And now we are headed to another job. And we're gonna get started. So you know what that means. Thank you to onexhunt.com for sponsoring the video. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. We just hit 225,000 subscribers. That is you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hit that like right now. Hit that like. And then comment, congratulations, if you made it this far in the video. I'm actually congratulating y'all. But any which way, that being said, we're going to give it a few more nights here because we might have just a few little small pigs that we might try to catch. If not, we'll move it on. But we got more spots we're going to be moving to. Any which way, y'all have a good one. God bless. And as always, Jesus loves you.